International model and actor Steve-El Mark is joining me in studio. He has just launched his very first book, The Refined Player, and he's here to tell us what's in the saucy pages of this book. Hello.
Well, hello. Thank you for having me.
Now, the book is Sex, Lies, and Dates. That's the kind of subtitle to The Refined
And you
Player.
see, I just went straight for the punch there.
Sex,
Thank you for
lies,
having
and
me.
dates.
No, see? Thank you for having me.
Oh, wow. I wasn't going to get into that until later.
All right, cool. Sex, lies, and dates. There we go.
So, Sex, Lies, and Dates. Tell me about what made you want to write about being in a relationship. I mean, it really is relationship advice for I would say, the clueless person out there.
The clueless person.
What made you want to... So,
the refined player, Sex, Lies, and Dates. For me, I think there's a huge difference between a player and a refined player. A player, if you want to say, is like a magician. He's got his whole bag of tricks, and every move and every line is very well rehearsed. You know, he knows how to manipulate you. That's what he does. That's a player. A refined player, on the other hand, is the guy who knows exactly what he wants in life, where he is, as the refined player woman, just the same. It's about saying, hi, how you doing? This is where I am in my life. Are you okay with that? I just want to have sex. Is that cool? Is that cool with you? All right, cool, great. You don't feel like I robbed you and like, yeah, you know, I'm at a point in my life, girl. I want to settle down. I'm going to get married. I want to have some babies. I want to do this thing right. And then as soon as you give it up, I'm gone. Yeah. And you go on and you go, okay, men, douchebags, you know. So the idea is just to say, look, let's be honest about where we are in our lives, what we want to do, and exactly what we're doing. And that's just it, because what influences all of this? See, it's the sex that makes me lie to you, and because of the lies comes the dates. So, sex, lies, dates.
Now, were you ever a player?
I think I've always been a refined player.
A refined one, but were you ever a player, like the one you just described to me now?
Of course, but you see, that's the thing. You mean like the player, as in that guy up there? No, that's never been one of my fortes. Yeah. But don't forget, being a refined player doesn't mean that you're no longer in the field. It just means you're honest about where you are in the field.
Now, when you say this to your friends or people you meet, do they think it's some kind of like dream character? Do people find it hard to believe that you can be so honest with someone?
That's what it was for me, and that's what even led me to do the 800 interviews I did worldwide, men and women, because I always had friends, whether it be a sexual partner that I was with, as well as friends and just basic girlfriends. You know, just like everyone going, listen, Steve, you need to write a book about how men should treat women, because I'm classic in certain things, like, you know, whether we're together or we're just friends. If we're at the car, I'm gonna get your door. You know, if we're going to date, I'm going to get a tab for you. However, it's good to see you reach for your wallet because it tells me you're a team player. You know, so I just believe in certain old school characters. I believe women are the nurturers of our souls, and it's as simple as that. They are to be respected and treasured and honored. That's all.
Now tell me about these 800 people that you interviewed. That sounds like it took a long time.
It didn't. It actually didn't, because there weren't specific people I pointed out going, I have to interview you and I have to interview you. It was a random settings, whether it was at barbecues, whether it was, as you say, Bri here, or whether I was at a barber shop, anywhere I was, the airport, sitting on a plane, just random conversations and just saying, okay, cool, so this is what I'm doing, and I need for you to be honest and tell me, what's the one thing you really wish you could say to that guy or girl that you just can't? You know, so when you're in the middle of it and just really does this annoying thing that just throws you off for orgasm, what is that one thing? Let me put it in there for you. You know, so they were very, very, very quick. The good thing about it too is like all races, all demographics, different countries. It was fun. It was so much fun.
Did you get a common answer to that question?
Absolutely.
What was it?
It's all in the book.
You won't even give us a little sneak peek.
It's all in the book.
All right.
It's all in there.
Now you touch on every single different topic when you talk about money, hygiene, just really how to relate with other people. What's the one thing, if you had to take one topic out of that book and make every single person read it, what would that be?
It'll probably be, oh man, it's so good. I mean, the whole book is like one topic, because, you know, it's not one of those books where you're reading chapter per chapter, like, oh, I can't go to the back. You can literally bounce around. So I think what it was for me personally is just looking at all the relationship books over the years. It's kind of always been, woman, this is how you keep your man. Never, man, this is how you keep your woman. So for me, I had to get behind that and go, okay, what is it that we're doing differently? What is it that we just don't get? And I think for me, it's always a case of, why must a woman apologize for her success? Or why should she be punished for her success? Why must she dumb down before I, as a man, go, okay, I feel less emasculated to be in your life now? Why? Or the notion that a woman does not love sex as much as men do. women may not think about sex as much as men do, but they sure as hell love sex as much as men do, if not more in some cases, if she's not wasting her nakedness. And by that I mean wasting your nakedness by, okay, we just got started. Oops, it's over.